tryna grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't tryna link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So that little snippet at the beginning is kind of an intro to the next video, which you guys will see me installing some suspension parts on my 2018 Mustang GT, as we are kind of moving in the right direction with it. We're still waiting some parts for the Turbo 400 that's going in. But if you guys haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I am putting a Turbo 400 in my single turbo 2018 Mustang GT, and we're doing a ton of other mods. You just gotta stay tuned for those videos to come. But today is not about my Mustang, it's actually about the 2020 Shelby GT500. So if you guys remember, if you guys don't know, Barrett-Jackson is one of the biggest auctions for cars. Probably some of the coolest car collections come across there for sale. Anyways, what they did is they actually auctioned off the very first Shelby 2020 Shelby GT500 on Barrett-Jackson. At the beginning of this, I think it was like in March or April. It might have been before that, but it was sometime this year. It was a while ago, and they actually auctioned it off for I think 1.1 to 1.3 million, and it ended up actually being the CEO of Barrett-Jackson, which is Craig Jackson, and that is going to be his 2020 Shelby GT500, and that money actually went to a charity. Now, I'm not sure which charity it went to, but you guys can comment down below if you do know it. I couldn't find out which charity it was for, but they donated all that money to the charity, but he gets serial number 1001 of the 2020 Shelby GT500, which is super cool. But what he actually had for due was paint it to match his 1967 Hornet Green Mustang, which is awesome. Now, if you guys are new to the channel or you've just subscribed, I'm not a huge Ford guy, I'm not a huge Mustang guy. I'm kind of just getting into the Mustang world. However, I do have a turboed 2018 Mustang GT that we're kind of going crazy with. But so I don't know all the background on Ford Mustangs. You guys can comment down below. But I'm just kind of relaying what I saw because I thought it was really cool, and I thought I'd show you guys the serial number one. Because a lot of people, I've said this on previous videos, a lot of people don't have Facebook or Instagram, so they see... That's a Harley owner. A lot of people don't see these things right away, so I thought it'd be cool to share it with you guys if you didn't get to see it yet. But that Hornet Green looks immaculate on that car. That car looks so good. I'm really excited for the Shelby GT500 to come out. Hopefully when one comes out, I can go test drive one, make some videos on it. Now, am I gonna buy one? I've talked about this in previous videos. I would definitely buy one. However, I think they're priced a little high, and you're definitely gonna pay some dealer markup when they first come out. It's like with any new car, you're always gonna pay that dealer markup when they first come out because everyone wants one. So what the dealer does is they mark them up so that they can make extra money on them, and people pay it. It's like when the Hellcat first came out, they did it, and people were paying 10, 15 over sticker back in 2015 when the Hellcat first came out because no one knew if Dodge was gonna make anymore. Same thing always happens with the ZR1. The new ZR1 comes out, everyone goes buying one. They're not sure if they're gonna make anymore, which they're not going to, but they're able to make that dealer markup in it, and people pay it. It's crazy to me that people pay it, but everyone wants the newest, the greatest thing because, well, this is America and everyone has to have the biggest, the baddest, the fastest, everything right away. That's just the world we live in. It's 2019, it is what it is. But, so there's definitely gonna be a dealer markup. I know the new Toyota Supra, they're already starting to come down. We have a local dealer that's actually trying to auction one off for some crazy ridiculous amount, and then I found one like an hour, 2 hours away, and they just want the sticker for it. So it is what it is. That's just what you're gonna pay with a new car. But I thought I'd show you guys this Hornet Green 2020 Shelby GT500. It looks so good. Here's some pictures now. Now with all these new cars coming with these big V8s and these blowers from the factory, they're super easy to mod. They're very mod friendly. The engines are usually stronger, the transmissions are stronger, which means they can hold more power. And then what it means is simple bolt-ons make a lot of power, which is, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, we live in a great day and age of horsepower. The only thing with the Shelby GT500 that kind of scares me is the transmission. those types of transmissions is kind of like what the GTR uses, and they haven't been known to be very strong. However, I'm guessing it's a little bit stronger than the 10-speed, and Ford wanted to get away from the 10-speed. So this is their dual clutch transmission, the 7-speed. I'm guessing they didn't have good luck with the 10-speed because they didn't want to use it. I figured they would have used the 10-speed when the 18 and 19 Mustangs came out, but it looks like they must have not thought that that was strong enough, or maybe the gearing wasn't good for the GT500. For that reason, I don't know. I'm not a Ford expert. I'm not a gearing expert. I'm not a transmission expert, so I'm not sure. But I do know with a car like that that has a blower and it already makes 760 horsepower, you do upper pulley, lower pulley, E85. I'm not sure how strong the fuel system is, but if you have to upgrade the injectors and the pumps, that car is going to be a 850, 900 wheel horsepower car with very minimal mods. And that's how the Hellcat is. That's how the ZR1 is. That's just pretty much how any new car that comes with a blower is. It's super easy to make 850, 900 reliable wheel horsepower. Now, the factor that comes into play is A, do you want to kill your warranty? B, is it going to be that reliable? Which I think with all these new cars, you add 150, 200 wheel horsepower, it's going to be that reliable. But C, the biggest thing, and my only gripe, is why did they make the Mustang so heavy? Like, I switched from a Hellcat to a Mustang because I wanted a lighter car. And here goes Shelby GT500. Boom! Let's just slap some more weight on it. Like, I don't know why they do that. They need to make cars like this, the Viper, that are super light. They need to get back to the lightweight days. It's even with the new ZR1, it's fairly heavy. I mean, they need to get back to like the Z06 days where those C6, Z06 were super light. But with all the amenities that people are adding, they're just getting super heavy. Now, I know the C8, everyone's going to comment the C8, the C8. The C8 is going to be lighter. However, it doesn't have that much horsepower, but it makes up for it in the aerodynamics and the lightweight capabilities. What I'm really interested to see is the C8 Z06, how much power that's going to have. And I know people are going to comment down below, it's a twin-turbo V8, it's twin-turbo V8. Hold on, the lights just shut off. It's a twin-turbo V8. But no one knows that for sure, but if it is, that's going to be an absolute monster. So, but this video is about Shelby GT500. I'm still really interested to see when it comes out. I can't wait to make some videos on it, hopefully test drive it. I would be interested in one, however, I'm going to have to wait until the dealer markups come off and the cars get a little bit less expensive, because I've spec'd a few out and they're like 90 to 100 grand depending on like what options I would want, because it would be like more of a daily driver with simple mods and take it to the track here and there. I wouldn't want to go full crazy street car, race car with that thing like I have my other Mustang. That's why I have my other Mustang for, is to chop it up and make it light and make it fast. I would not do that to a brand new Shelby GT500, but it would be cool to see how fast you could go with a full interior car with just upper, lower, and E85. Like, they just had another ZR1 go like 875, I think, and the dang thing had 20-inch wheels on the front. I think that's super cool, because that's really your true daily driver. You could drive that car every day. Now, I get it, because like my Mustang, I always tell people it's a street car. I could drive it. I could drive it to work. I could drive it on the highway. I can do all these things, but is it truly like a daily driver car? The way it's set up, no, not really, but it is a street car. But I'm talking like a true daily driver car where you got 19s or 20s on it and you can go out run 8-second passes. That's insane. That's insane. But the ZR1 is a lot more expensive and is a lot more expensive to mod. So I'll be interested to see what the GT500 can do and how expensive the mods are going to be, and I want to know how that transmission is going to hold up to the mods. I think that's my only concern, and the weight is definitely a concern, because I think the ZR1 that just went 875, I think he weighed in at 3,700 race weight. So that's with the driver and with fuel and everything. So to be really interested to see what the GT500 can do. I'm really excited for it to come out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed those pictures of the Hornet Green Shelby GT500 serial number 1. If you guys are interested in following along on my 2018 Mustang build, which is getting a turbo 400 and already has a custom single turbo on it, and we're going to do some crazy shit with that car. It's getting pretty wild. You guys should hit that subscribe button, and you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, Baby39. I will see you guys on the next one.